Hey guys, let's get more news from Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Former Miami Heat star has strange take on current team. In a recent episode of the OG's podcast, Udonis Haslem and Mike Miller were joined by fellow former Miami Heat player Tim Hardaway Sr. to delve into anecdotes about Pat Riley's unique character, critique the current Miami Heat's tendency to pass up shots, and ponder the possibility of seeing Tim Hardaway Jr. donning a Miami jersey soon. Miller directed a question to Tim Hardaway Sr., seeking his assessment of the current Heat team. Hardaway didn't mince words, offering a candid evaluation. They pass up too many shots. Terry Rozier, you got to let him go. He's the only one who can really break somebody down and make it work. From the podcast discussion, it's evident that Hardaway keeps a close eye on NBA action. For Miami Heat enthusiasts, his observation about the team's pressing need for good health rings true, a challenge that has plagued them throughout the season, evident in their staggering count of 29 different starting lineups. Another point of agreement with Hardaway lies in the observation that the Heat often exhibit a propensity to pass up scoring opportunities, occasionally resorting to a your-turn-my-turn style of play. The consensus is clear: Miami must seize favorable shots when they present themselves. Amidst fan inquiries on the OG's show, speculation arose regarding the potential future of Hardaway Jr., presently showcasing his skills with the Dallas Mavericks, possibly joining into the Miami fold. I've been trying to get him in a Heat jersey. And he will not be wearing my number if he gets on the Heat team. Do you understand me? See how I walk now. It hurts when I walk, so my jersey is up. Hardaway Jr.'s sharpshooting prowess aligns well with Miami's gameplay style, making his addition to the roster a compelling prospect. The narrative of a father and son both representing the same franchise adds an intriguing layer to the storyline, promising a fitting narrative for all parties involved. Miami Heat's Haywood Highsmith sued by man who lost leg in crash. The man whose right leg was amputated after Haywood Highsmith crashed into him on a road in Miami-Dade County earlier this month has filed a civil lawsuit against the Miami Heat forward, alleging that Highsmith was speeding and negligent. Alexei Pino was in the road about 11:30 p.m. February 6, helping a woman whose car broke down on Southwest 136th Street near Southwest 138th Avenue in unincorporated Miami-Dade County, a Miami-Dade Police Department report said. Highsmith was driving west on Southwest 136th Street at an estimated 45 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, and was not able to stop his car in time, the report said. Highsmith crashed into the disabled car and Pino, who was directly behind it, according to the report. Pino was suffering from a partial amputation on his right leg, a fractured left leg and a possible broken left arm, the report said. The civil lawsuit was filed February 16 in Miami-Dade County and names Highsmith and the co-owner of the car Brenda Highsmith as defendants, court records show. It is not clear in the lawsuit complaint what Brenda Highsmith's relation to Highsmith is. The force of the impact was so great that it crushed Mr. Pino's leg, resulting in an above-the-knee amputation and requiring Mr. Pino to undergo numerous medical procedures, the complaint said. Pino's attorney Manuel Dobrinsky said in a prepared statement shared Tuesday with the South Florida Sun-Sentinel that 21-year-old Pino remains hospitalized. Alexei was just trying to do the right thing by being a good Samaritan and helping a stranded motorist, Dobrinsky said in the statement. It's particularly heartbreaking that a good deed has resulted in a life-altering tragedy. Attorney Nicholas Molina, who is representing Highsmith, declined to comment when reached by phone Wednesday afternoon. Highsmith was driving in a careless or negligent manner at the time of the crash, according to the police report, and was issued a non-criminal citation. Jerry Dionis, Highsmith's agent, issued the following statement shortly after the crash. On his way home after the Miami Heat game against the Orlando Magic, Haywood Highsmith was involved in a car accident that injured one person. At approximately 11:20 p.m., Haywood struck a pedestrian pushing an unlit disabled car down the middle of a dark road. Haywood immediately rushed to help the person pushing the car who had been injured. Haywood assisted a bystander who applied a tourniquet to the injury and stayed on the scene talking to the injured man, offering words of comfort until an ambulance took him to the hospital. Mr. Highsmith had not consumed alcohol or drugs and was not speeding. This was an unfortunate accident. We have been notified that the person sustained significant injuries but is in stable condition. Haywood and his family are praying for him. Haywood is of course shaken by this and appreciates the support and prayers he has received from the Miami Heat and fans. We will have no further comment. Sun-Sentinel staff writer Ira Winderman contributed to this report. Is Klay Thompson catching the attention of the Miami Heat? The Miami Heat could have their eye on one of the NBA's longest-tenured stars. Golden State Warriors guard Klay Thompson could see a change of scenery, according to the Athletic's Shams Charania. He is averaging 17.3 points and 3.5 rebounds on 42.1% shooting. He's set to be a free agent at the end of the season. I expect him to test the marketplace, Charania said. I would expect both Florida teams, I would expect both LA teams, I would expect potentially a couple East Coast teams to have interest in Klay Thompson. This news comes fresh after Thompson scored 35 points as the Warriors' sixth man against the Utah Jazz. Not to mention, the 34-year-old star recently said he would accept a Ray Allen-like role to remain with the team. As of right now, unless there's a miracle extension, he's going to test the marketplace, Charania said. And I think the Warriors have understood going into the year, after they didn't extend him, his future is up in the air just for the simple fact that he's going to be going into free agency. Thompson was selected by the Warriors with the number 11 pick in the 2011 NBA draft. He has won 4 championships in his career, alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. However, disagreements over a contract extension could lead to Thompson and the Warriors' separation. Klay Thompson's future with the Golden State Warriors is not yet guaranteed. As a result, other NBA franchises are already keeping an eye on the 4-time champion, one of them is Miami Heat. Talks about renewal between the player and the San Francisco team's front office have been going on since before the start of the 2023-24 season, and so far, no agreement has come close to being signed. The crisis at the Warriors also contributes to the uncertainty of Klay's future with the team, mainly because since the season started, he has not been consistent. On February 15, Golden State's final game before the All-Star break, Thompson came off the bench for the first time since 2012, when he was a freshman. The shooting guard was replaced by rookie Bandon Podziemski. Wanting to prove himself, the athlete scored 35 points and 6 rebounds. The problem is that he hasn't had many performances of the same level in the Warriors' other 52 games so far. To remain in San Francisco, Klay Thompson even agreed to a contract with a lower salary and duration, but the agreement was not reached. For the front office, the only non-negotiable piece at this moment is Stephen Curry. And you fan, what do you think of the Klay Thompson situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.